What's going on, y'all? That boy Gam back in the building, tapping in with y'all one more time, man. I just wanted to give y'all some info, put y'all up on some game today about the Atlanta airport, man. But before I get started, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Check all my links out, all my links in the description. But what I wanted to talk about today was everything you need to know about the Atlanta airport, right? Because the airport in Atlanta is the busiest airport in the world. A lot of people, it's hard to believe for them when I say that it's the busiest airport in the world, but it's the busiest airport in the world, not in the country, in the world, And I think it's been like that since like the 98, something like that, right? So it's been pretty long. So it's a huge airport, and a lot of people have trouble navigating around the airport, and they don't know how to get around. They don't know where things are and things like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you all a little bit about how to get around the airport and what you need to know. So one of the main things you need to know about Atlanta Airport, it is that there are different terminals, different sides of the airport, right? So you have the North Terminal, right? So if you're pulling into the airport and you're going to have North Terminal and then you got South Terminal. North Terminal has all airlines basically are going to be on the North Terminal. But wait, let me do it a different way, right? Let me start with the South Terminal. The South Terminal is only Delta, right? All Delta. So if you flying Delta, you need to go to the South Terminal. It's only Delta over there. It's the Delta hub. Atlanta Airport is the hub for Delta. So they have their own. South is all of them. They got that to themselves, right? So if you're going south, you're flying Delta, right? So you also have the North Terminal. The North Terminal is basically going to have everything else. That's why I wanted to start it over, because basically South is Delta, all Delta. North Terminal has everything else. Every other airline, American Airlines, Spirit, JetBlue, Frontier, everything else is going to be on the north side, right? And you notice the doors, they start from N1, then you got N2, then you got N3, N4, that's north, the N north, pretty simple. On the South Terminal, where Delta is going to be the same. S1, S2, S3, S4, South, So then, after those, you have International Terminal, which is a whole nother side of the airport, right? Because if you need to go domestic, if you're flying within America, you're going domestic, that's going to be the North and South Terminal that I just mentioned. You don't want to make the mistake and go international if you need to go domestic, because it will take you about 20 minutes just to get from that side of the airport back to where you need to be. And when you're catching a flight, 20 minutes matters. It can matter, So now that's the thing. You got North, South, you got International, right? So all of these terminals have a upper level and a lower level, right? So North Terminal, you got lower level and you got upper level. You can choose to be dropped off there. If you're about to catch a flight, you can get dropped off at the lower terminal, which is usually less traffic. So if you want to avoid the traffic, you can just get dropped off at the lower level of the terminal, then just go straight up the stairs. It'll take you right to the upper level. You'll be right there where you need to be. So people get confused of how to get dropped off on the lower level, but if you just go in any door at the lower level, just go up any escalator or stairs you see, you're going to be right there on the main level with everybody else. It's pretty simple. So then you can do the same with the north and the south terminals. You can go lower level on either one of them and then just go upstairs. Same thing. Same thing with the international, right? The international has upper and lower level, but the upper level is for arrivals. Or no, let me correct myself. The upper level is for departures, right? That means you're arriving you're coming to the airport and you're about to get on the flight. That's what departures means, right? Arrivals on the international side is going to be the lower level, which means people who are getting off of a flight and they're trying to get picked up. So the lower level is going to be, lower international level is going to be where you pick up people that are just getting off a flight. Upper level is going to be people who are coming to the airport and trying to get on their flight. You see what I'm saying? So that's just the differences, right? And you also have this, right? I'm gonna just say this one time too. If you get off of a plane and you are trying to catch a Uber or a Lyft, you cannot stand in that same terminal and try to get picked up by Uber and Lyft. They have a whole nother area for that. So if you are, get out of baggage claim, everything, you will have to go down to the lower level, either if you are north or south terminal, doesn't matter, same thing. You go downstairs to the lower level, then you have to follow the signs, but you will go walk across parking garage. Then at the end of that parking garage will be the actual ride share area. A lot of people get confused. They don't know how to get to the ride share area. You go downstairs, gotta walk across the parking lot when you get downstairs, and on the other side you will see the Uber rideshare Lyft. It'll say zones from 1 to 8. And that's basically where you will get picked up by Uber or Lyft, So basically, that's all you really need to know. One other little tip I'm gonna say is that if you are picking up somebody from the Atlanta airport and they might not be coming right out, it might take them a while to get their bags. They're not gonna want to let you park your car in the terminal and just wait for them. So if you go to the south terminal where the Delta is, it's a cell phone lot where you can park there and wait for the people to come out. When your people come out, they can let you know they're there. You come right out of the cell phone waiting lot and you'll be there within a couple minutes. It's right there. And it's also pretty easy to get from the north terminal to the south terminal. It won't take you long. You can drive around it and you will get right there. They're pretty close to each other. But the international terminal, that's going to take you like another 10 minutes if you want to drive over there. So just keep that in mind. But I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I just wanted to give y'all some info on that, man. Y'all check out my links. Singles just dropped. I just dropped a Late Night Gam show. That was my latest single I just dropped. So y'all go check that out on all platforms. Till next time, y'all, Gam tapping out.